друзья за тебя. Ревет весь стадион. Победитель Лиги Симон. Покемон.
That's not out. Skontaik was here before. And he was not alone. He was meeting with someone else. But I can't identify the second smell. He didn't belong to anyone in the final 10, so he was conspiring with someone else? I look at all over the factory, but where's Skontaik and his possible accomplice could be hiding now? I don't like this at all.
Listen, I don't like this either, but just think about it. Arcanine is not around here. He must be searching for the abandoned factory by now, but this is where I'm moving one step ahead of him. Stay silent, don't make any unfamiliar noises, and no one ever guesses that you're hiding here.
Seems like you know what you're doing. Now, about that Simipool and Metang. I know where you're hiding right now. They have a big plan for the show's finale, but until then, they're planning to keep a low profile. I want you to overthrow them before that happens. Find them, take them down, and then I'll take my rightful place as organization's leader. I can make you my right-hand man after that.
Oh, really? I was hoping you would allow me to take charge of your organization.
Just because I am weaker than you, that doesn't mean that you can talk to me like that. And don't you own something in your own turf?
Oh, looks like it's finally time. Come with me.
You want me to show something? Fine.
Look, the path is ready.
What? You brought me here only to show this? Hitmo was right. You are totally a clean freak.
Well, how else can I raise my spell track to prevent Arcanine from tracking me?
Oh, that's true. You got a point. And now you're going to bathe in this once again?
I finished my bath before he came here. This one is for you!
Hey! Skontaik! How dare you to treat me like this?
Don't be so loud, idiot. I'm doing this for your own good. To prevent Arcanine from smelling you after he comes back. You must have noticed your smell after you come into this place, right?
He is that dangerous?
Rub-a-dub-dub. Stay in the tub. And don't ever come out until I tell you it's safe.
Rachel! Stop right here!
Oh, Ratchet!
Who told you to vote against Latias?
You didn't tell me that you made an alliance with her! You need to tell me about your alliance with Latias and Gengar! Then, what about me?
About you? Congratulations for trying to prove yourself. Now you're even more useless to me than before. So much for someone who proposed an alliance to me in the first place.
Why are you talking to me like that? You voted against Latias too!
Because I didn't vote against Latias!
But didn't Skontaik persuade you to vote against her?
Were you even listening? Where exactly are you concerned? Skontaik said something about me. And now look what you did. Because of you, my alliance with Latias and Gengar got completely wrecked.
But you still have me! Now that Latias left, we can establish our alliance once again!
Don't be an idiot! What about Gengar? I just remembered I don't have any more time to talk with you. Don't follow me.
I thought that after we eliminate Latias, Ratchet will be my ally once again. What should I do? I don't even understand what's going on.
There you are. Knew I would find you here at the same time, at the same place. What do you want from me? Go away! Latias was eliminated because of you and that stupid Rachel! Gengar, do you treat me as a fool? Do you think I am the one who engages trouble because your boyfriend hates me? Nah, I'm not a fool. I know the truth. The one who voted against Latias and betrayed her alliance. It was you, right? You were persuaded by Skontaik, right? The only possible explanation. Stop making this up! Gengar, you don't understand. The problem is not in me. You're even way bigger trouble than me. You're completely underestimating Skontaik. I don't understand what you're talking about. The sauna. It's getting too hot. Now I'm all sweaty. Stay put. I have not finished it yet. I've learned a great deal about Skuntank to the point that I can predict his next move. And do you want to know what his next move would be? Nah, a brat like you wouldn't know. He would find an opportunity and tell Big Knight the truth. What? There's no way he would tell him the truth. And therefore, you're in a deep shit now, because you completely underestimated Skuntank. I understand that you wanted to use the opportunity to get rid of your biggest rival, but don't you understand the hard life of a backstabber? Believe me, I understand it more than you. What should I do? How you can stop Skuntank from telling Biggie the truth? You can't, because Skuntank is not the only one. The Unicus knows the truth. I know the truth. Only Biggie and that stupid Rachel are still in the dark. Isn't there any way? Please. There is a way, but it's much worse than hiding the truth. Reveal the truth to Big Knight yourself. Confess to him that you are the one who wanted against Ladius. But I can't do it. You're going to wait until he hears the truth from someone else other than you? Skuntank is a bad guy. Biggie would not believe him. And he would not believe in you. He still believes in me. I'll keep denying the truth, no matter what it takes. Look at me lecturing her like that. Should I stop losing myself too?
And that is how Lashes was eliminated.
No, this can't be. You're lying. You played your part in this too. You're trying to destroy our lands from inside.
I'm just trying to stay a step ahead of Skuntank before he tries to do something to you. This is for your own good.
You're lying. There is no way Kenga would betray our lands. It was Raticat. You conspired with Raticat and Rachel to turn them against us.
Biggie, what is he?
Oh, good timing. I have already finished.
Finishing? What did he tell you, Biggie? Don't listen to him. He's a bad guy too.
Yes, it was all Raticat's fault.
If thinking that way would make you feel better, go ahead.
Biggie, what he was talking about? Tell me, Biggie! Why you...
Oh, Kenga. You stupid little Kenga. It is because you are still so young and stupid that we must take close care after you. On that day, when the Unicus mentioned that Skuntank's involvement, I immediately realized the truth. I had to put a show in front of Raticat in order not to harm your feelings. I kept pretending blaming Raticat, but the fuck is... I knew the truth already. Because it was very like you. I knew you were Charles of Latias because she was strong and popular.
Biggie! Why? Why? I was such a bad kill! Mommy was right!
What's done is done. You can calm down. What matters right now is what we should do next. Latias may not be here, but we're still here. The two of us can still do something. As long as we keep sticking together.
Yes!
But please, just in front of Arcanine, keep pretending that you still hate Raticat for that incident. I can't imagine how he would react after learning the truth. We need his support against Skuntank. He's the main cause. We still need to form a block against him, and against Unicus too. Tell Raticat to work together with us if necessary.
Raticat! She was right! I should have told the truth to you myself! I could not believe that you forgive me that quickly! Skuntank! We'll take him down!
Together! What's our final 7? In just a few minutes, it might change to a final 6 because Arcanine is missing somewhere. Sorry for being late. I'm ready.
Oh, now you're the old one being late?
Not your business, Skuntank. And why do you have a different smell now? Can I ask you to shut up? Not only you came late to a challenge, you're also trying to steal another drama in my presence. Oh, sorry. Please continue, Jiggensby. It will not happen again. Now that everyone is here, shall I start? Russia is a country of many things, and recently is also known as the state of fake news. Apparently the profession of independent journalist is also at huge risk, because only those who are accredited by the government can work safely.
Get to the point, Jiggensby!
And so, I asked myself, How you can distinguish lies from truth? Who exactly writes the truth? Do you understand the truth and lies behind news articles? I want you to take a role of journalist for one day. You need to write an article of a decent length. It can be about anything. About Russia, about your fellow classmates, or anything else. To make things easier for you, you don't need to write the absolute truth. I don't understand. Will I allow you to write lies for you? Oh, I missed the main point. The one who will be reading your articles is Furret. Thus, your current objective is to write an article that she can enjoy reading over and over. The only thing I did not tell Furret is that not all articles can be trustworthy. If you can satisfy Furret with a good quality article, then you pass your challenge. However, if she becomes dissatisfied, or worse, discovers a false statement in your article, then an elimination will await you. Furret will be also the one conducting it, because there are some matters that I need to take care of. You can still get away with fake news if you take them for the truth. And of course, each article must be unique. You must not copy anything from your fellow classmates. That is another important rule of journalism. You understand the drill, folks? I expect some great articles from you after I return.
Where have you been? You were almost disqualified.
I had no idea what contact was staying in the hotel this time. At the very least, I confirmed my suspicions. He was meeting someone else in the factory. Don't know who, but it's not one of us. I mean... Wait! Scontact smelled differently today, so maybe that means... One of us could have masked their smell too? The one who shit at the watch.
You should start thinking about your new article.
I already know what my article would be. It will be an investigation of Scott's suspicious activity. You don't mind if I write about that?
Personally, I don't mind, but the one reading your work will be Furret. Do you think she would accept your article? And besides, aren't you focusing too much on Skuntank?
You may be right. But this is the best thing I can do right now, because I don't have any other good ideas. Who knows, I might even discover who sided with him against Lashes.
Then let me make your job easier. The one who turned against Lashes was Kanga.
Huh? She did what? But why she would turn against Lashes?
Jealousy?
That's not jealousy, that's a betrayal.
Betrayal? You voted against her too.
That was a different story, because we were in different camps. I was betrayed myself too, don't you remember? So that means she was the one who conspired with Scontank?
Probably.
That's a great material, Nicholas. I must keep gathering more information. I want to finish a complete article exposing Scontank's recent ploy.
I also found another way of writing a good article. You don't mind if I head outside to interview someone?
Sure, go ahead. Who do you want to interview?
Legendaries.
The ones who made the occasional appearance? Alright, if possible, find Latias as well. Make sure you pick an interview from her too.
Will do if I get the chance.
That suck. Nothing comes to my head at all. What should I write for my article? I wasn't even born for this. Reticat, I got a cool idea for my own article. It's going to be fun. Another dumb idea of yours? Please, spare me. Just leave me on here. I remember something interesting and then... Huh? You're sicko! I can't believe something like that would come in your head. Will you help me to provide the distraction? Please, 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 please. And what do I get in return? I need to write an article too. And I can't copy anything from you. Oh, right. You're going to follow the gotcha journalism route? I know what can do. One of your targets is Contact, right? Yes, and so what? I'll write an article aimed against Liggersby. At the very least, don't even try to mention him in your papers. He's all mine. I gotcha! And we can use to our advantage the fact that he's absent right now. He must be using a room somewhere in this hotel, right? Help me to find his room. I'll scoop up any job that I can find on him.
We're in great trouble. Both Uniqlos and Scontank. There is a good chance that they might win a charge again.
Is that all I should do?
Liggersby said that you can write anything in our article. Oh, Kinga, how about you and I take a walk around the city? Explore the landmarks and learn something new. How's that for you? We can gather some great materials for our article.
That's fine, but what about me? I don't know anything about writing articles.
And we can't copy each other's work either. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. For now, let's just take a walk in the streets and enjoy the views. Just you and me.
Oh, Piggy. Even after everything that happened so far.
Kinga, You're still young. You can be anything you want. But I won't allow you to walk on the same path as Skandank or Raticat. Your mother won't want that either. Even if you do lose, at the very least, learn to lose fairly. Take example from Arcanine or Marak. Come on, let's go already. So, they asked you to write an article. This is a perfect opportunity for us. You already know everything that I told you. I want you to write an article aimed against Singapore and Midang. Make sure that I am not mentioned in any of your sources. The fact that Furret is a reviewer should also play in our favor. Once you present the incriminating information about Midang, she will, without doubt, start asking Diggersby real difficult questions.
In other words, you want to force Diggersby to make a move.
That's right. Afterwards, he will make a move against Singapore, and that is where we'll take them both down.
In case you forgot, Diggersby may go after you while staying behind.
I don't care about that fool anymore. He's got his share of torment already. The one who I want to destroy is Singapore. Of course, she won't expect them to come out early.
Oh, not now. What is it this time?
Skandank, I know that you're here.
Don't make a noise. What do you want? I'm very busy, you know.
You used Kinga to eliminate Latias, right?
And what of it? It's not like I was the only one being involved against her.
Looks like the distraction is working. Now, to pick a perfect moment.
What I'm trying to tell you is that you're not going to get away with it.
Oh no, I'm so scared of a rat like you. Is that all you want to say?
Skandank!
Shut up!
What did you say?
I told you to shut up!
You don't tell me. I can talk with you all day.
Intruder!
Stop annoying me! Hey!
Your retribution is coming swiftly. You just wait.
Looks like she finally left. Can you come out now?
Gladly! Here I am!
What?
Aha! I knew it! You are truly a bath lover! Tell me, what brand of bubble bath you are using right now?
Have you ever told you about privacy?
The scope is ready! Yes!
Skandank!
Oh fuck, not this time. What is it now?
Is it true that you made Kinga to turn against Latias?
Now this? Yes, it's true. She's in alliance with me. You happy now? Get out!
I was right! She's a backstabber! And... there's a sage smells coming from your room. Is that a stand of perfume? You prepare another bath for yourself?
Get the fuck out!
Ow! That hurts! My leg! Hey, Nicholas! I need treatment right now! Here are the lead! Furret! Someone!
And don't you show your face in front of my room ever again! There, I locked the doors.
The hell is wrong with those idiots? They're all going after you!
I can handle them by myself, but not with you in the tub. Get out of there before I get in further trouble.
The meeting place. You remember where it is?
The abandoned subway tunnels.
I'll meet you there. Not gonna stay here any longer. You're on your own until then.
Good riddance.
Hello. I was looking for you. May I ask you for an interview?
Oh, it's you. Well, look at the result of my creation. You're trying to steel yourself to even better perfection, I guess? I heard about Diggersby's next assignment. I'll show you everything that I know about him.
When you started helping Diggersby with his show.
Well, it happened shortly after Season 1 ended. A certain annoying Pokemon convinced me to take my part in this.
It was Mew, right? I see. How long you have been planning the whole cloning scheme?
We planned all of this right from the beginning. First, Diggersby asked me to use my knowledge to create a perfect clone of Chespin. Upon seeing my perfected creation, Diggersby was so impressed that he asked me to create several more clones for another challenge. To be honest, I wanted to refuse, but his show was quick to buck up the police. It wasn't a pleasant job, let me tell you.
I believe I have gathered enough information. Where I can find other legends for an interview.
If I remember correctly, I sensed one of Deoxys brothers drifting aimlessly in space. Maybe you can still find him there?
Look at this beautiful square, Kinga! According to the booklet, it is known as the Red Square. And right beside it, the Moscow Kremlin. That's a lot of material for my article.
I still can't motivate myself to do anything. I'm such in terrible mood.
Guilty conscience? I understand you. You know, after all of that, you should find Latias and ask her for forgiveness. Maybe she'll forgive you like I did.
Yeah, she would. But Mom would not.
Why are you so worried about your mom so much? I thought you were saying that you are going to live an independent life from now on.
I know, it's just... I remembered something that she said to me. Mom said something about making good and bad choices in life. And recently, I've made a very terrible choice. Now I'm supposed to do my homework in a such state?
Then don't do anything.
Huh?
I said you don't have to do your challenge. Who is forcing you to do it?
No one. I'm doing this because I want to win. But...
Yeah, there is no way you could write a better article about the Unicos or anyone else. Take your time to relax. With Latias out, we should be safe for the time being. Who knows, maybe we can get contact or Raticat out today. Maybe even Reunicus if something unexpected happens.
Something unexpected?
Drifting away, as usual.
Oh, it's you. Let me drift in peace.
I took the trouble of searching for you because I would like to ask you for an interview.
And what about it?
What are your relations with Diggersby?
Diggersby? Oh, he was the one who asked us to challenge you back at the meteor crash location. He found us with his contact with you too.
I remember that. Was Diggersby also involved in your second resurgence during rocket launch?
Yes, Diggersby was the one who told us to attack you. The entire incident in the space orbit was orchestrated by him.
That was a very useful information. Is there anything you would like to add?
Yes, I do. Do not trust Diggersby.
Thank you for your interview.
I did my job, Mideg. Now I can drift off in peace. Raticat, I need to ask something of you.
Can't you see that I'm busy working on my own article?
I need some help with my article too. I am making my own article about contact.
Your leg is a complete mess. Where did you get that around?
Don't ask. I heard you were in a brief alliance with him. While Simibo was still in the cast. Can you tell me anything you know about him?
If you are really doing this just to bring contact down, then I have you. Raticat, my articles are almost ready. Oh, hi, I was looking for you too. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you take baths often?
What kind of question is this?
I need that for my big scoop. Hey, don't you see that I started to talk with him first?
Looks like each one of our articles is going to be quite good. Rachel, just wait a second. I only need to ask Raticat something about contact.
Oh, that guy! I got some great scoop for him too. Let's listen to what I found. There he goes again.
That was a lot of work. Now our article is ready.
Our article?
That's right. You too, my dear. You gave me plenty of inspiration.
But that doesn't change the fact that I don't have an article of my own. Alright, Vicky!
What?
Please let me use your article as if it was mine.
You sure about that? It's true that I don't have a target on my back.
But I have. Scarlet knows the truth about me. And Uniclus knows too.
And when can I learn the truth as well? Goodness, what crazy things we do for the ones that we love. You can present my article as your own. I'll take any responsibility.
Thank you so much, Piggy. You're the best.
Just one thing. Don't allow Furret to realize that you're not the original author. You understand?
Yes, but they should be good enough to satisfy her, isn't it right?
I hope so. I worked very hard on this.
It's finally time for you to present your articles. I expect some great things from you. Who wants to be the first one? Please, let me! Okay, since you insist that much, we'll start with you, Rachel. You may come out. My article is totally going to be the best! I'm so excited! Yes, let's begin! The title of my article is... Do Pokemon enjoy bathing themselves?
What kind of article is that?
I was expecting you would write something stupid like this.
And this, before I start, let me ask you the same question. Do you enjoy taking baths? No! But I do for real! And in my family, I'm not the only one. My sister is also enjoying baths too. When I was younger, we used to play in the bath together. Here, this is one of the treasured family photos that I usually bring along.
I imagine Pikachu being embarrassed many times over after seeing this.
You must be thinking that I might be crazy. And you are precisely right. I am completely crazy over some good clean fun, but I am not the only one. Among us, there is also another Pokemon who enjoys bubble bath just as much as I do. You already know who is here, right? We're talking about you, Skuntank. Early this morning, I got a great scoop of him preparing a gorgeous bath for myself. There are so many bubbles that I barely resisted the urge to jump in myself.
How long is he gonna keep talking about me?
Of course, not everyone can be like us. I imagine water types put in their enjoyment to an even greater degree. But what about fire types, the ones that hate water? I became quite curious and asked Arcanine how he would clean himself. And guess what he answered? When his fur gets excessively dirty, Arcanine just clothes himself with flame and allows the fire to burn out all that dirt. Quite a cool way to clean ourselves, don't you see? And that made me to ask another question. Do fire types bathe in lava to clean themselves? What do you think?
Bathing in lava? I want to try that one day.
Can't wait to see you in action. And by the way, have you noticed our friend Uniqlo's being covered by some kind of green jelly substance? Water, lava, or even void of space, nothing can bring harm to him. Then, does that mean that Uniqlo's can freely bathe anywhere? Also, can his green jelly be used to produce a new brand of shower gel? I would like to see something like that one day.
Well, if you wish for me to produce something like that, then...
Don't! Us castmates aren't the only one Pokemon capable of enjoying themselves to the fullest. Enter, throw, and soak. I know for sure that they enjoy bathing as well. Why, you ask? It's because they are wearing bath robes all day. Speaking of which, I have never seen either of them taking their robes off. I tried to follow them, but I was not able to get at school because they were quite sensitive about their privacy.
What are you doing here, Brad? Don't you have anything else to do? Learn to read. Staff only.
Our main girl, Furret. I am certain that she enjoys bathing as well. I also thought about getting some scoop on Gigasby, but I was running out of time, so this article has everything that I've gathered so far. And my last remark, don't forget to relax yourself in a hot and soapy tub once in a while. You'll be completely refreshed afterwards. What a stupid article. But for some reason, I really like it. Especially the part about throwing out. Absurd, but fun at the same time. You passed, Rachel. Yes, I did. I'm the best. Yes!
Why even agree to let my hand to his Scarquot?
Who's next? Let me do it, please.
You sure about that, Gengar?
It'll be fine, Piggy. Just leave it to me.
Alright, go ahead.
The name of this article is, The Famous Landmarks of Moscow. Today we are taking a tour for many of the most famous landmarks of Moscow. The first place to check it was the Red Square, itself being surrounded by many other awe-inspiring landmarks. The square was given its name during Soviet era, after the red color of communism. We took a circle trip around the Moscow Kremlin. I thought it was 500 years old. But for me, the greatest piece of architecture was St. Basil's Cathedral, one of the best landmarks out there. Those unique shapes, those bright colors, it's an unforgettable experience. My girlfriend was extremely excited when she saw the cathedral. What? Kika has a girlfriend now? What are you, a lesbian?
Hey, why you give me such a look?
Sorry, I meant to say my boyfriend. Please, let me continue. After the Red Square, we went to the tallest tower in the city, the Stankin television tower. We were even allowed to enter inside. The entire city can view from their tower. This is truly something that I and Kinga won't ever forget. You and Kinga? I don't understand. Never mind speaking about yourself in third person.
That's enough. Sorry about this word. The truth is, that article was written by me, not by Kinga. She wanted to present my article in my stead.
Okay, let's assume that this is your article. But then, what about Kinga? Where's her own article?
She doesn't have any. Ever since yesterday, she could not motivate herself to write anything. I thought...
Give me your article so that I can finish reading it by myself. It really is yours, Speak Knight?
Yes!
Regarding the quality of your article, you pass. But regarding Kinga...
Yes, I know. No article means no immunity. Sorry, Kenga. Well, it can't be helped. May I come next, if I please?
Sure, Arcanine. What will be the topic of your article?
My article's name is Skuntank and His True Nature.
Oh, so now I'm the main star of the show?
Don't say a word. Until I finish, the only one being allowed to talk is me. Furret?
I understand. Go ahead.
What do you know about Skuntank? Why he chose to participate in this show? Is his real aim to win or something else? In order to find answers to those questions, I chose to compile all nefarious activities that Skuntank performed up till now. Our first direct confrontation with Skuntank began in that bank. If it weren't for my nose, he would have successfully framed Napoleon and others. And he quickly realized that my keen sense of smell could be threatening, immediately used a smoke screen and got away. As our train kept moving, I started to learn more things about Skuntank. He convinced us to vote against Bidoof so that Floatzel wouldn't be eliminated instead. What he really did back then was clever manipulation. He used our own desires to his own advantages. And after Scrouty was eliminated, he even attempted to invite Char, the one who defeated Scrouty, into his own alliance, Agron and Tau. Luckily for us, that alliance did not pose any serious threat, because there was a mole in their group. You can say that Hitler was somehow keeping Skuntank in check, given how he was called the official alliance leader. Another nefarious side of Skuntank lies in his ability to manipulate young minds like those of Kenga. Maybe he wasn't involved in Kenga's voting against Lapras, but he inspired Hitman to eliminate Kenga's Han, even though he paid a hefty price for it, and recently he even made Kenga to turn against her fellow alliance member, Latias. After Hitler was eliminated, and Skuntank was proven of not being a big poke, we made ourselves to believe that he would not be able to form an alliance with anyone else. But we were wrong. Even though Skuntank had no real allies after that, he had another charm card, Information. He quickly learned that Curtin was a big poke, and instead of revealing his dark side to the rest of us, he chose to use that information to fuel his own schemes. He blackmailed the big poke into working with him, and even made Curtin to convince me that it was the right thing to do. And because of that deception, we were unable to determine the true culprit. We were utterly confused and didn't know who to trust. Skuntank played last solely because he knew more than us. That allowed him to get his entry into Final 10 and beyond. But Skuntank did not stop from here. 2 days ago, Skuntank has mysteriously disappeared from the hotel. He barely managed to get back in time for the challenge. I had no idea where he was until we came back to the abandoned factory. I quickly learned that he was spending his time there. But for what reason? To answer his question, I had to make a trip to the factory myself, as I did today. But as you already know, I did not find him there. He outplayed me once again. You remember that crazy photo with Skuntank and the bath? It turned out that he took a bath every morning to prevent me from tracking him by smell, hence the large amount of perfume used. Rachel made you laugh over that little incident, but if you don't figure out the truth behind his actions, Skuntank might get the last laugh. Back to my prior investigation. I have thoroughly checked all the places in the factory that Skuntank could have been, and in addition to his own smell, still being masked by perfume somewhat, I have traced another unidentified smells. Which means, Skuntank was secretly meeting with someone else, and it was not someone in our cast, not even any other of Skuntank's conspirators, not Scrafty, Hitmo, Zorak, or even the Big Poke. It was definitely a smell of an outsider. Malamar goes in mind first, but he was already defeated a long time ago. Clearly not Simipu, because I remember her smell. And clearly not Metang, because he did not smell at all. Maybe one of those legends, like those of Deoxys brothers who I haven't smelled close up yet, or someone else completely unknown. To close things up, Skuntank has an unknown advantage over us. He knows something that we don't, and unless we don't find out what exactly he is hiding, we will be in great trouble. So, now that I'm done, can we ask you what you're hiding right now, Skuntank?
You'll find that out soon.
But by that time, it will be too late. I implore you, Skuntank is much more dangerous than you think. He even attacked me when I attempted to enter his room. Keep pressuring him like you did today.
What a thoroughly detailed story and investigations. I am deeply impressed, Arcanine. Your immunity is well deserved.
Skuntank has yet to earn his immunity. So please, Furret, when he starts talking about his article, don't miss out anything suspicious. Who knows, we might be able to catch him on something.
I would like to see you try.
Move out. It's my turn now. My article is going to be just as serious as Arcanine.
If you are really serious yourself, that is. You can start reading now, Raticat.
With pleasure. Alright you, listen up. My article's topic is called 10 Facts About DSB. Fact number 1. DSB is a selfish person. Something a person you're already aware of. He only cares about himself and his own popularity. He doesn't give any crap about you, no matter what he will say otherwise. Fact number 2. DSB is a shameless advertiser. Back when Season 1 was still active, he shamelessly tried to promote it with several different sources. He thinks that his show is the greatest, but we already know that is not the case. Fact number 3. His videos are terrible. I have watched the first season from the start to the end. The audio quality was terrible, like it was recorded inside a cave or something. And his videos are nothing else but static images made by PowerPoint or some other tool. Who would watch that crap anyway?
Hey, Weasel, make her shut up or I will do that myself. Don't you dare! Hey, Azul, tell us, what is your problem? What?
I so hate that little pig. Get her out of here.
I guess I have no choice. Weasel, you're on your own now. I'm going to take Azul to the restroom. Do it now!
Fact number 4. DSB does not get his crew well. We all know what happened to Salk. He quitted before, and he'll quit again very soon, because no sane person would work for such a terrible boss. DSB is also terrible with picking replacements. Frog may be good at cooking, but he was terrible with co-hosting responsibilities. And you don't talk to me about me thing. Fact number 5. This is where it's getting interesting. Remember Clefable, who was eliminated after we arrived? Well, shortly after Clefable was eliminated, DSB took his room. Can you imagine it? He saved his money just to buy a 10-room with his hotel, and then took one for himself the moment it became free. With all aforementioned luxuries, including the bath that Rachel was talking about.
That's enough. Salk was the one who purchased those rooms. I too took the next room as soon as it became free.
Well, that's because you are still sleeping inside the train pocket in the station. Read fact number 4. DSB doesn't care about you, even though you're Season 1's winner. Now, where I was? Oh, right. Fact number 6. DSB is a virgin. I found the proof that I fully searched his room. I would use it to be Clefable's room.
That's enough, Raticat.
That's not enough for me. I have not finished it.
No, you finish it. I don't want to listen to your article anymore. You completely spoiled my mood. And for that, you get a fail.
Huh? A fail? For me? But I was certain that you enjoyed listening to my rants about DSB.
I hate listening to your rants in general. And second, you have stated the facts that everyone already knows.
Not true. Wait until we get to fact number 10.
I will give you facts after this challenge ends, but I'm positive that my opinions will not change. Scandal sheets are not in my style at all.
Damn! And after all, I poured all my soul into this. Now and Risk too. And with Kinga of all Pokemon. What a disaster.
I believe it's finally my turn.
Oh, Uniculus. Here, you have your own article too, right? Go ahead.
My article is all about deep thinking. Its name is what we are fighting for. As you may already know, we are still playing our part in this reality show. Once, there were over 40 of us. Now there's just 7 of us. So the main question is, what are we fighting for? I am participating in this reality show primarily to test my mental proofs. But, what about you?
Of course I have a reason. Money rules us all. Screw the money. I'm here for personal reasons.
We all have our reasons, but that doesn't change the fact that we originally came here for a chance of big cash. The big question is, where is that cash? When Furret won the first season, she asked Jirachi for a wish. What was the reward for winning this season then? Obviously, Jirachi's third wish. But, as you already know, it is now impossible. I talked with some of Diggersby's staff, including Mute and Sock, and they said that he was supposed to award the final winner with Jirachi's wish. But, if there is no wish, then what we would get for winning?
I don't care about the money. I just want to teach Skontank a lesson. Same here, but unlike you, I do care. Oh, right, it was written in fact number 10 of my article. DSB, where is our winner's money?
Raticat!
I also managed to discover something else that Raticate could not. Fact number 11, if you can put it that way. I have managed to find one of those the Axis brothers that we previously defeated in space. He told us that Diggersby was the one who told them to intercept the rockets.
Did I hear this right?
So you're trying to say that Diggersby was trying to get rid of you?
I was in that rocket too!
Well, the only one who told me about it was that the Axis. Who's not to say that he could lie. But given their previous involvement at the meteor site, I would say he was not far from truth. Of course, the only way to find the truth is to ask Diggersby himself. All the truth about the money, about that space incident, as well as his reasons for making Metang the co-host. Let us ask ourselves, how Diggersby is planning to treat the final winner.
Have you finished it? Alright. I know what needs to be done. And as for you, Ridiculous, you passed this challenge.
Hey, why did you give him a pass? He was basically talking about the same thing as me.
Because unlike you, Raticat, he managed to bring to light many new facts that were previously unknown to us.
Except fact number 10. Diggersby, where's our money?
I don't want to hear anything else from you. What a way to ruin the mood. I swear, when he comes back, this challenge is over.
Hold on. What do you mean by over? I still have my own article to show.
Oh, sorry, I almost forgot about you. My bad.
You don't need to apologize to contact Furret.
Yeah, just close this deal just like you wanted, and we'll deal with him.
No, I absolutely must not do this. We must keep following the rules, even if we don't want to. You can start reading your articles, Contact. Just please, be quick about it.
I will, as long as I'm not interrupted. Until I finish, the only one being allowed to talk is me. You understand? Looks like you're finally ready to listen. So where should I start my story? I guess from the day Diggersby assigned Metang as his co-host? Yeah, I'm talking about the very same Metang that used to work under Inkay. I mean Malamar. You remember what happened to him after he was defeated, right? You think that Metang became Diggersby's new underdog after that? Wrong. Metang's got a new master now, and some of you know the cues. I'm talking about Simipour. I'm still trying to figure out how Metang managed to earn his place as a temporary co-host, but the truth is, Simipour is the one pulling the strings behind him. She must have given him an infiltration mission in order to gain information or something like that. It goes without saying that Simipour is now in charge of the evil organization that Malamar was previously leading. But the real story continued after he parted ways with Metang and returned to Moscow. On the day when everyone was fighting against their own clone, I decided to take a breath of fresh air after finishing my round. It was then that I noticed Metang spying on the arena from a safe distance. Fortunately, he did not notice me, and he went off as soon as the last match concluded. I became curious as to his motives, and Simipour's motives as well. On the next day, during the early morning, I went to the abandoned factory in order to gain any possible clues, but I could not find anything yet, and I was running out of time. On the next day, we had a shooting challenge right at the place, so I had more time at my disposal to look for more clues. What I did manage to find out is that they had relocated their base of operations to a different location, and right on this day, I had more than enough time to finish my investigation in the fullest. Finally, I managed to find the next possible location. According to the source of my investigation, Simipour and Metang are hiding deep in the underground subway tunnels, and whether they're playing next right now can't be good, considering how she had Metang spy on you after he was officially decommissioned. The main question is, what could they be plotting?
Good question. I knew something was wrong right after Diggersby introduced Metang to us. What was he thinking? That was a fine article, Contact. It clearly inspired me to think deeper. You have passed the challenge.
My pleasure.
Hold on. You previously mentioned a certain source of your investigation. You are meeting someone inside that factory, right? Who is your contact?
My contact is wished to stay anonymous in order to provide me with the material for this article. You want me to break my promise I made to them?
No. You said enough. I wouldn't break such promise either. I thought you were plotting something bad again, so I had to... Never mind.
And now, this challenge is officially over. Thank you for providing me with articles. The only ones at risk of elimination for today are Kenka and Raticat.
Don't tell me that you are planning to give me a fair from beginning, Furret.
I'm not in the mood to give you a comment or counter or sarcastic remarks. You have one how to cast your words. That is all.
Arcanine, we need to talk. About Raticat and Kinga. Who are you planning to vote against? Why are you asking me this? Because I can hardly make a good decision myself. On one side, I have my girlfriend, who I love, but she voted with contact against Latias. On the other hand, I have Raticat. We don't get along at all, but unlike Kinga, she did not betray Latias. I immediately realized the truth right after Latias was eliminated. So that means that you know that Raticat voted against me? Exactly. So, do you want to vote against Raticat with me? Peer Knight. Kinga did something that I could not easily forgive, even regarding her age. She chose to side with Skondek against Latias, and she failed this challenge miserably. If we want to get rid of Skondek, we need to weed down his potential allies first. Then why not start with Raticat? Raticat hates Skondek. She's not foolish enough to fall for his schemes. Please, Arcanine, can I ask you to change your mind? I'll do anything for you!
Oh, you'll do anything for us? I've got a great deal for you.
Hey, Nicholas?
The deal is simple. Do you want to join our alliance? Vote against Kanga and then we'll accept you. Final 3, and Skuntank with Raticate won't be able to do a thing.
How you can suggest something like this, Nicholas?
It's up to Pig Knight. Will he choose to side with potential winners, or with the potential loser?
Oh, so now you're asking me to turn against Kanga? Well, here's my answer. I refuse. I'm going to stay with her to the bitter end. Look what you have done, Nicholas. We lost our chance to get him in our group.
It's fine. He won't be able to change anything. I am certain. As long as we stay true to our votes.
So we're voting against Kanga?
Yes.
Have you finished with your votes? Let's get this over quickly, because I need to talk to GSP as soon as he returns. I have seen your votes and the results. Can't say that I'm happy about them. The first one being safe are Nicholas, Skuntank, Rachel, Pig Knight, and Arcanine. The bottom two are Raticat and Kanga. Raticat, your article in All My Honesty was terrible, especially when compared to one that Nicholas made. And Kanga, you're not in any better position. You tried to present Pig Knight's article as your own. Honestly, if his article wouldn't be that good, I would have stripped him of his immunity too. It pains me to see the only remaining girls in the cast to be like this, but you brought this upon yourselves. The votes were spread like this, 4-3. And now, the one getting eliminated today is... Kanga. No hard feelings. Why? I tried to change the situation, Kanga. I really did. I voted against Raticat, but even I can't change anything. I bet Skondek was the one who voted against Raticat because I ignored Rachel wouldn't turn against her. You remember what happened to Furret after he turned against Pidgeot? Let this be another lesson to you.
I was such a stupid girl. I wanted to win so badly. I was afraid of not being able to do anything against Latias. Skondek offered many ways to turn things around, but that was a trap. You are not the only one who has given such an offer. Unlike you, I have managed to avoid most of the traps laid by Skondek, because I never ever trusted anyone. Unlike you. What am I going to do now?
There's only one thing left for you to do. Find Latias and apologize to her. I'm sure that she'll accept your apology. Don't blame yourself to your heart. Remember that I stayed with you up to the end. I did my best to protect you, and I'll keep going on my own.
I'm sorry, Piggy. I'm really sorry. This is so frustrating.
And there goes my old girl lines. Down the train. Don't give me that look, Rachel. You're still useless as before. I'm in a foul mood.
I'm so stupid. Stupid.
You reap what you sow. Kanga's elimination was rather sad, but it became predictable as soon as she failed her challenge. Well, that's the way things go, right? And now we're down to our final 6. In the next episode of Total Pokemon Russia, I will send them...
GSP, there you are. We need to talk.
Furret, can it wait? I'm trying to close this episode in front of the camera.
Where's our prize pool, Jigasby? George is out of wishes. What are you going to give to our final winner?
I'm working on it, Furret.
Just admit to me that your prize pool does not exist.
It exists. You just haven't seen it yet.
And another thing. Were you the one who sent the Deoxys brothers to the orbit?
Deoxys brothers? You really thought that all those articles were true? I told them that we can write lies if you can take them for the truth.
Well, can you start speaking the truth in front of me right now? Why you allowed me to be your co-host? Are you even aware of what TV who could be lying?
Looks like you're not going to give me a way out. Fine, I'll reveal you everything. But first, turn off the camera. See you in the next episode of Total Pokemon Russia, folks.